Hi students, I am B. Ashok, Assistant Professor, Department of BS1, KL University. In this video, we are going to learn the character pointers concept under Computational Thinking for Structure Design course. The aim of the session is to familiarize the students with the concepts pointers and character pointers. The instructional objectives of this session are: this session is designed for know about pointers and their benefits, learn about pointer initialization and memory allocation, create character pointers and access strings by using them, understand difference between character pointers and character arrays, and learn the string handling using character pointers. The learning outcomes of this session are: once the session is completed, at the end of the session, the student is able to learn how to declare and initialize the pointers and create the character pointers and know the differences between character pointers and character arrays. Finally, the student is able to perform string handling by using character pointers. These are the outlines of this session: understanding the pointers, benefits of using pointers, create a character pointer to a string, how to use pointers to store the values of string in a C program, and the differences between character pointer and character array. Finally, use character pointers to perform various string handling functions. Let us understand pointers. Pointer is a variable that holds the memory address of another variable of same type. So whenever we are declaring a variable, that variable's address is being stored in another variable which is a pointer variable, and here both the variable and pointer variable must be of same data type. It provides a way to directly access and manipulate memory locations, which can be useful for tasks such as dynamic memory allocation, efficient data manipulation, and passing parameters by reference. The basic syntax of pointers is data type asterisk pointer variable name. Here the data type can be integer, float, character, and double. And the example pointers like int asterisk pnum, char asterisk pchar, float asterisk pfloat. Here we are taking three examples of three different types which are used for storing the three different types of variables addresses. Let us understand these pointers in a better way. Let us take a variable that is x, which is the name of the memory cell, and here this x is allotted as name for a cell in the memory, and this cell is being stored the value 10. So here 10 indicates the value stored in the cell, and this cell is going to have an hexadecimal address which is being generated by the compiler, and this 2000 indicates the address of variable x. And now let us take one more variable, pointer variable, that is ptr. This ptr is the name of the cell, and this ptr is going to hold some value that is being represented in the cell, and this indicates the value stored in the cell or data or information. This ptr is also going to have some address like 9000, which is the address of variable ptr. And now if you are writing a statement ptr is equals to ampersand x, where address of x is being assigned to the variable ptr. So now this ptr is going to hold the value nothing but 2000, which indicates that this ptr is connected to x, nothing but this ptr is being hold the value of address of x in such a way that the value of x can be directly accessible by means of ptr rather than by x. So if you are writing a printf statement like printf %d comma asterisk ptr, this is going to print the value of x, that is 10. Indirectly we are accessing the value of x by using ptr. So this is a basic advantage of using pointers, and these are the benefits of using pointers in our programming. So here pointers enable efficient passing of arrays and strings to the functions, as a function can return a single value, but by using pointers it is going to allow for returning multiple values from a function, and these pointers can help simplify and shorten the length of a program, and these can improve the processing speed as well. We can save the memory by using the pointers. Let us know about character pointers. In C language, character pointers are used to store the memory address of character or sequence of characters. So we can store the address of character as well sequence of characters by using a character pointer, and this can be declared by using the following syntax, where char space asterisk ptr variable name. So here asterisk ptr variable name indicates a character pointer variable name which is of type character type. As we have discussed the definition, the pointer is going to hold the address of a variable of same type. Here this character pointer is going to hold the address of a character variable, and by using these character pointers we can declare and initialize the string literal, as we can see in the following example. A character pointer can also be used to declare and initialize a string literal. Let us see an example. Char *str is equals to hello world. This string hello world is enclosed in double quotations, and this is assigned to a character pointer *str. So this str is going to hold the base address of the string literal hello world, where it is going to represent that particular string literal. Now let us see the initialization of character pointer variables. We can use different ways to initialize a character variable, and these can be like string literal initialization, array initialization, and dynamic memory allocation. In our previous example, we have seen how a string literal is being initialized to a character pointer. The same is repeated here. So char *ptr is equals to hello world. The hello world literal is being assigned to the ptr, where this ptr is going to point to the base address of that string. And nextly, array initialization. So we are declaring an array which is initialized with hello as a string literal, and this array is assigned to the *ptr, where the base address of this arr is being assigned to the ptr, where this ptr is going to point that array. And now the third one is dynamic memory allocation. By using malloc function, we can allot the memory to our variable in a dynamic way, in such a way that this malloc function is going to return the generic type pointer, which is being again converted to the char * type, and this is being held by a *ptr, that is nothing but a character pointer. Now let us see how we are going to create the character pointer and access the string. So we are using different ways, like we can use directly by using the character pointer, or else by means of applying some arithmetic operation we can access a character pointer which is pointing to the string literal. And now let us see the first example. In this case, the program execution starts from the main function, where char *ptr is equals to hello world. This str is being allotted string literal hello world, and if you are printing printf %s, str, this is going to print hello world. And let us see the second example. In this case, here we are using char *str is equals to hello, while *str is not equals to the null character. So we are going to print %c, *str, where until we are reaching the null terminating character inside this string, we are going to fetch character by character. So when we are incrementing this str, so initially it is pointing to the address of which is pointing at h, and when we are incrementing, it will goes to e, and again it will goes to l, again it will goes to l, and next it goes to o, and finally it goes to the null character. When it is null character, the loop is going to stop and it is going to print the value hello. So let us see what are the final results of these two programs. So when we are executing the first program, it is going to print hello world, and the second program is going to print hello, which is going to be printed character by character as a string. Now let us see the differences between the character pointer and character array. So here the character pointer is a variable that holds the memory address of character or sequence of characters. Coming to character array, it is a collection of contiguous memory location that holds a sequence of characters. The character pointers can be dynamically assigned to point to different strings or memory locations, but coming to the character array, once it is declared, the size and contents of array are fixed. We cannot change the content in the array, as well the size cannot be changed. And coming to the character pointer, the memory allocation can be dynamic, which means that it is going to allowing flexibility in size and content. Nothing but we can change the size or the content of character pointer. And coming to the character array, the memory is allocated statically and cannot be resized. Once the memory is allotted, it is fixed. And let us see the character pointer. This can be reassigned to point to different strings or memory locations, but the content of array can be modified, but the size remains constant. With respect to the index of the particular character array, we can modify the content, but the size remains same. And finally, the character pointer accessed using pointer arithmetic and dereferencing And coming to the character array, it can be accessed by using array indexing. Let us see some sample programs on these two, character pointer and character array. In this example, we can see here we are declaring a variable asterisk str, which is a character pointer, which is assigned a string literal hello world, and if you are printing %s comma str, it is going to print hello world at this line. And now what we are doing here is str is reassigned with another new string literal, that is new string, which is enclosed in double quotations. Now if you are printing printf %s comma str, now it is going to print the new value that is being stored in that particular character pointer. Okay, so for this first printf statement, it is going to print hello world, and for this printf statement, it is going to print a new string. Nothing but dynamically we have changed the value in this particular pointer. And let us see the character array. So here we have declared a character array ARR, which is initialized with the string literal hello world, and now we are printing ARR value, that if you are printing this, it is going to print the string literal hello world. And what we are doing here is, by means of accessing the index, that is AR of 7 is assigned with some value as hyphen. This hyphen is assigned at the 7th index position, which is going to be replaced. And now printf %s comma ARR, now the updated string is going to be printed, character array is printed in such a way that it is going to replace at the index position 7 with the hyphen. So let us see the final outputs of these two programs. So when you execute the first program, it is printing hello world and a new string, and when we are executing the second program, it is going to give the result hello world, and it is going to print hello comma hyphen old. This is the output for these two programs. Now let us see how we can use character pointers to handle the strings. So these character pointers can also be used to manipulate strings and character arrays. For example, we are using a string copy function, that is strcpy, that can use to copy a string from one another in such a way that by using the pointers. So let us take an example. Here we are taking a string, that is source, which is assigned with stay focused as a string literal, and we are taking one more string, that is destination of size 50. Now we are taking a character pointer char asterisk ptr, which is equals to source. This ptr is being assigned with source, that string is source, and which is having the value stay focused. And now we are calling the predefined function from string.h, that is strcpy destination comma ptr. So whatever the ptr is going to have, that is being copied to the destination string, which is not yet initialized. And finally, when we are printing this destination string, it is going to print the value that is being stored in this source by means of this character pointer. So when you execute this program, the output is stay focused, which is stored in the destination. So let us see the summary of the session. Character pointers in C are variables that store memory addresses of characters or strings, enabling efficient string manipulation and memory management. They allow for dynamic memory allocation, providing flexibility in assigning and reassigning memory locations as needed. The character pointers are accessed using pointer arithmetic and dereferencing, facilitating efficient traversal and manipulation of the strings. Thank you. End of the session.
Okay, sir.
June